Hey guys, so I wanted to just show you my new hair color. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you can. But yeah, I used, where'd that bottle go? From Adore. I used Aquamarine in 117 to kind of tell, I don't know if you can hear this, you can kind of tell the color because it's all messy, but it's really bright. I'll show you that you can kind of see it. It's really fun. It's just the back of my head, you know, and in the front because I cannot do that whatsoever. Okay, before we start, I just want to take a bobby pin or two and just pin up my bangs. Alright, looks like I only needed one. Okay, foundation video, brand new routine, I guess you would say, because I just get routines I think I change my routine every time I put foundation on my face. The reason I changed my routine today, recently, is because you might not be able to see it on camera, but I've been getting a lot of little pimples and red spots and scarring over here. My skin's so bad. Like this morning, I was looking in the mirror and I was like, oh my god, I want to cry. Why didn't I put foundation on before I left? So that's when I use my concealer first, and then my foundation, because it's very much needed. So I just like to squeeze a bunch of foundation onto my hand, and I'm just going to go in with my Sigma Large Concealer F65, and I just kind of like to get it in the brush, and I'm actually going to be using a tip that I learned from what's her name? Candy Johnson. Okay, there we go. I have to think of the name. And it's kind of the big triangle under the eye. And it's supposed to really help brighten up your eye area. And what's really nice is this concealer actually has highlighting, and it highlights at the same time. So that's why I really like it for under the eye. And I pretty much do like that. And then just blend it up a bit, blend it down a bit. But you're going to put foundation over it, so you're okay. Kind of already see a difference, which is pretty amazing. Since this is just a little bit of concealer. Now, I know I have my eye makeup on and it's pretty much wearing off already, but concealer for pretty much nose area, you know, the nostrils, and anywhere where I might have some acne or just little red bumps or whatever. I always get these little blue veins. My mother had the same thing at a young age. My grandmother on my dad's side had the same thing because she's fair like me. And my sister actually has them on her eyelid. I just happened to get them near the nose area and this little area right here. And I have a little red bump that you really can't see on the chin. So I'm just gonna cover it and go around my chin. And it's pretty much gone. I have a little red bump. It looks like I'm putting the concealer everywhere, but I'm really not. I'm just trying to blend everything out. Because I have one over here and I also have some around here, but they're not as red as some of the other ones. A lot of them can be covered with concealer. Who is that? Samantha. Samantha, you're gonna have to wait. And my nostrils need it so bad. I don't know what's wrong with my nose, but my nose is so discolored, and foundation really doesn't help as much as using concealer over my nose would. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, I know it looks like I put it over my entire face, but I didn't, I promise. I might have got it everywhere, but that's not where I plan to place it. Before I actually put the foundation on, I'm using an eyelid primer just because I want to go kind of cheaper, and I don't have what I really am looking for yet. So I'm just using a pearlescent one, and I'm just putting some of it on the back of my hand. Right there, as you can see, it's that white stuff. I'm just going to use the same brush, and I'm just going to take it, and I'm going to hit right here. If you feel some kind of burning, which honestly, if I don't think you will. You know what I'm saying? Because I have very sensitive skin, but you can see it causes a really nice highlight. So this can be like your substitute highlighter. Whenever I make another purchase on the e.l.f. website, which probably won't be for a while, I might just order some kind of highlighting cream for my face. But the reason why I'm doing all this before foundation is because I want to see if the foundation's going to mask it. If so, I'll put a little bit on before, but I want to see what happens. Okay, so I'm just shaking it up a little bit, and what is she on? Oh, she went off fine. Okay, cool. Okay, so I'm just using the same kind of brand as I did the concealer. They're both the Max Perfection from Rimmel. And for this, I'm gonna just tap it all over my face. like to get under here, just in case. Because you never know, especially with the lighting that I have. Sometimes I can't tell if the foundation matches well or not, so I go in a different room, then I see it and I'm like, holy crap load. Just using this Kabuki brush. I got it from Wet n Wild and then I just painted the bottom. I'm just using my Kabuki brush as my foundation, or for my foundation. I haven't done it in a really long time, so. My neck got kind of blue because of the hair dye, but that's okay. Alright, so foundation's on. I really don't see anywhere that needs extra coverage. Because, you know, the bumps you really can't see that I can see. They're colorless. There's no, like, color to them, but you can still see that there's bumps, but at a close-up, like, very close-up, like, I'm like hand length apart from my mirror, so yeah. Okay. Just want to add a little extra of that eye primer as my highlight. Okay. I just want to put some MAC cream blush in Lily Friends. Okay. And you know something, honestly, if you look at it, it's honestly, why am I saying honestly so much? This looks like a perfect, like, this really looks like it could be a very, very cool toned foundation, almost, because you can barely see it when it's on. Like, once you, like this, you can see. But when you blend it out, it's very effortless. It's very hard to see. Just because I don't want a heavy application, I'm just going to use the long flat side to just add a little bit of powder over it, a blush over that. It's just Innocent Flush from L'Oreal True Match. Like I said, a very light, subtle look that's just gonna add a little bit of color. And in person you can kind of see it, and it just looks like a very natural. It looks like your cheeks almost, like, you know, an actual person's cheeks with no makeup on. So I personally think that's the best kind of look you could go for. Something that you barely see. Now, for bronzer, I just use a face powder that's 1,000 shades darker. No, it's like maybe 9-10 shades darker than what my actual face is. And for that, I actually use a mini kabuki that I had got in a kit. Just like that. It's kind of perfect to get right there. So that's what I'm going to do. Hold on one second, guys. Alright, so just kind of tap off the excess and just keep it right there. Okay, so I'm really not going to put it anywhere else. The only thing that I want to apply over all this is a high definition powder. And, oh, Nelly. Oh, Nelly. And I'm just going to use my fan brush again. If you're wondering why I'm using brushes that I've never really used before, it's pretty much because I have my other brushes in my bag because I went and did somebody's makeup and I'm kind of too lazy to go get them. So, but I think this is nice because it will apply such a light application. And it's really nice to get under the eyes. It will take some time to get through your entire face, I personally think. Just because of... Ow! I think this just really sums all the color up and just, I don't know, it just gets it so even. Let me just explain to you why I keep saying ow with this fan brush. This one still hurts. I'm brushing it, and because they're so flimsy, this metal piece keeps scraping against my skin. So it kind of hurts. But before I say au revoir to this really long video, I just want to get some bronzer and just add a little more right there, just because it kind of gets washed up. But I personally really like it. Nice and bronzy, but not too bronzy. And it's really nice. I mean, the camera's probably washing me out, but yeah. And you don't want to forget about under your neck. Oh yay, my cousin texted me. So yeah, alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry it was kind of long, but yeah.